Looks like we're live. Looks like we have audio. I'm going to test. That's good.
Test.
Okay. We're good. I believe we are good. Nice. Okay. There is that. Give it a few minutes to get going. So, yeah, what were we just saying? We were just talking about something. Oh, white elephant. White elephant is like, it's kind of like Secret Santa, right? Okay. In the sense where it's like, it's a group of people, everybody goes in, you buy a gift at like $15 or whatever, right? And that's like the expected. Did we get that TV on? No, we did not. That's okay. Sorry.
So like, is our audio projecting now?
Our audio is projecting, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like $15 Secret Santa, like whatever it may be. That's the price gap. And then everybody sits down and they go, and then you do something to pick like who goes first, right? Dice roll, spin a thing, everybody just chooses whatever it may be.
Gotcha.
And somebody goes up and grabs a package from under, like any package from under the...
It's not one you bought.
Just not the one you bought,
Gotcha,
right?
yeah.
And you open it up. And then the next person goes. And the next person decides whether or not they want whatever you just opened.
Oh, okay,
or...
one from under the...
They usually have like a little chip or something that you give people where you can't like steal stuff back. And
Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay,
get, like
okay.
the number of steals you can do, or you have to, like, maybe you have to...
It's gotta be, there's rules to make it
There's just
somewhat
like, you
fair.
did something beforehand, like whoever got like the highest roll or whatever gets like a special card or something like that where they can do like an extra seal.
Hey, Gojira 626. There you go. Nice. Thanks for joining us. We're getting ready to go here pretty soon. I'm figuring out how to move chat over to another window.
Yeah, it usually it's a lot of stuff where it's like funny stuff, people, like things that people would enjoy, or just like gag gifts and stuff, or like random thing that someone bought you that you didn't know that you'd ever use.
Gotcha. Kind of vaguely remember like, an episode of The Office where they were doing that on Christmas.
Yes. Yeah, but in the Office episode, they turned Secret Santa into White Elephant. So like all the gifts were bought specifically for someone.
Gotcha, yeah.
And then they turned it into White Elephant, which is a mess right, because like can't buy a personal gift for somebody and now like
there's a chance of somebody else being
I've gotten some cool things like this year. I also have a bunch of books that she actually would enjoy to read. I've gotten bad.
people that just don't get you.
For my friend Dan out there, I will not say his last name. He decided to give me used car rotors.
He's just looking down as he's walking out the garage. He's like, oh shit.
okay.
Scrap value in that.
All right, there we go. There's that.
What's kind of scrap value is there? That's a.
All right, how's audio? Audio looks good. Everything looks good. Screen looks good.
Something my dad would do.
Editor mode. And then
PSA to everybody, don't give used car rotors as a gift.
Like even
not a very high
new
bar to set.
like rotors. That would be weird too. How did you know I needed these?
Those are expensive.
You're like, all right, yeah.
does that not say down?
Get down here.
You put two O's.
I
Get
can't see
Dune
anything.
here.
Dune here.
Is that good?
Now you need a space. Now you're good.
Yeah.
We did it.
Get down
He's
here.
gonna be so surprised by that message. All right, there's that. And I think we're rocking and rolling.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. There's my back.
We got trash.
We got trash cans.
Ready?
We got a bunch of stuff.
Sleeves.
All right. Huh? Oh, we don't have sleeves.
Look at me thinking.
Look at you
Sleeves,
thinking.
top loaders,
Sleeves and top loaders.
pop.
We're
Be
about to
right
test
back.
the range on this mic. Oh, wait, you know what? We're going to get sleeves out of the ETBs.
I guess it's fair enough.
Yeah, we'll get sleeves out of the ETBs.
So ETBs are going first?
So we'll start with the ETBs.
Good call.
Where's our tray? Here's our tray.
Oh man, I have to do work over here?
Yeah.
Man.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks. Audio got weird, by the way. What got weird about it? Was like just generally us talking about white elephant, or like it actually sounds bad?
Maybe we're too close.
I don't think so. Robotic. Interesting.
Maybe it's mine because it's so far away.
I don't know.
Yeah, very robotic.
Very robotic. Interesting. Okay, we can try something.
They figured us out.
Uh-oh. Cheese it.
Very, very robotic.
Okay.
Tell me Origato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Eat that one.
I don't know why it just reminded me thinking like, I don't think it's even on Guitar Hero, but I really don't play Guitar Hero now.
Oh man, been over a decade.
Okay. We'll try something different. I'm gonna kill this one.
Could have a rock band.
And then
Set it up down here.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would.
Actually, I think
Put this like this. Go ahead and hand me that one. We're gonna take this and stop recording. Alright, and then we got the second one. And we'll just use those as table mics, and hopefully that resolved it.
so mine is blinking. Does that matter?
Do we still sound robotic?
Yours, yeah, throw me yours. Sorry.
So it's probably mine.
Yours is off.
Oh.
I killed yours just to, sounds good here. Yeah, that's what I thought might be happening. A little bit too much interference.
Okay.
Alright, okay. So we'll do table mics. Alright, so yeah, so welcome. Sorry for a little audio issues. You were gonna be in charge of showing off any card pulls that we do. And you just have to put them over on Evie's fluff.
There we go.
There, that's where it's gonna go. And I'm gonna move the thing so we can read chat still, because that's an important component.
Lies are that good.
That should be good. That should be good. All right, cool. You guys can read chat. I can sort of read chat, it looks like. Awesome. So what we're gonna do is, this is something new we've been trying with the last Star Wars set, and now we're gonna do it with Pokemon set. Effectively what we're gonna do is open a decent sampling of retail destined product. So we've got 4 ETBs of 9 packs each, which if my math is correct, is 36 packs.
Correct.
Okay. Then we've got a booster display box, which is 36 packs.
Hopefully.
And hopefully, yeah. And then we've got 36 of the sleeved booster packs, the infamous sleeved booster packs that everybody says has great pulls. So what we'll do is we'll start with the 9 packs of the ETBs. Obviously, we'll sort it all out. Basically, all we're doing is we're gonna go, commons and uncommons can just get piled together. We, skip over it. We can talk about anything that's cool out of the set if we want to. And then we're just gonna pull any like rares, SIRs, secret rares, art, full art cards and all that stuff, and we'll kind of get a general pull count for what we get out of 36 ETB packs. Then we'll take that count, we'll total all that up, we'll move it over to the side, and then we'll do the same thing for the booster box, and then last but not least, the rumored best pulls in the game, the sleeve boosters. And should get some actual data on what happens for retail destined product out of this set that hopefully helps people buy if they're collecting or trying to build specific decks or whatever it may be. So I will, I'll start by using a weapon to open, these ETBs. And,
It's not Pokemon official.
no, it's not a Pokemon official weapon, that's for sure.
We're not using a Honedge to
Dang, oh man.
to open up these packages.
If only there was, if only Pokemon made
That is, that'll be definitely, there's probably a non-official
There's,
product.
I'm sure there
probably
is. Yeah. So we'll each get one ETB, and then we'll split the fourth ETB into thirds. So 3 packs out of the fourth ETB.
Are we keeping any of the signage, packaging?
We can keep one, but we don't need to keep the rest of it. And then we'll pull the ETBs, and of course we can keep the dice and stuff for new players and stuff like that come to the store. For anybody that this is their first time on our stream, we are SideQuest Games. I'm Drew.
I'm Tyler.
And this is Brad.
I don't exist.
Oh, okay, that's the ghost over here that I'm talking to that you guys can't see, but I can, is Brad.
Yeah, yeah, that's the twist. He's been dead the whole time.
We're a local game store in Wadsworth, Ohio. And we're community play focused, and ooh, look at all them.
They
look at all
started
them
packaging They started packaging the foil that comes in the package with the dividers.
They did that in Stellar Crowns too.
Really?
Yeah, they did it with Stellar Crowns. I actually like that a lot because it protects that card way better than a code card and like some.
Yeah, it seems more structured.
It seems more structured.
Yeah.
And Brock actually, with Stellar Crowns, the first Stellar Crown ETB he opened had 2 Noctowls packed in it. And he was like, I think the ETBs all come with 2 Noctowls. I was like, they definitely don't.
The art on this Magneton, very tight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And,
Beautiful.
they have been, I feel like since Obsidian Flames, just absolutely destroying the art on the ETB.
Yeah, the Ogrepon is absolutely adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's super good.
Can we get that up there?
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There, down, and then turn it so that it's facing the camera. So like, yep, just like that. That's them. Yeah. Just like that. Keep one of these. Their sleeves. Oh God, I like these sleeves. Won't use them, but I like them. Listen, I'm honest.
Just steal that design and then get those custom sleeves.
Custom made, yeah.
Never steal.
I like the new energies a lot.
Hey,
Don't steal Pokemon's designs. They will find you.
That's right.
Yeah, they will.
Just don't steal from Nintendo.
I got one.
Don't steal at all.
Oh, okay, great.
Or two.
Well, I'll save that one for later because we're gonna get all those pulls and we will definitely need 120 sleeves.
I think there's,
130.
I'm gonna say, I think there's like 64.
65, yeah.
That-
Okay, and then there's my head.
What is the chase card?
Right now, it's the SIR Pikachu still. And then-
there's that, and is it Lily? There's
Yeah. the trainer.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Chat, what's the trainer that people want in the set? Starts them out.
Yes.
That's looking card. Maybe.
There's some dice, the quintessential dice. Oh, no, never mind. They did switch back to the EX on these.
That's it. Lisa's appeal. Not anywhere
you,
close
Trey.
to Lily.
Not anything close to it. Well, Lily is a trainer.
Correct.
So you're in the least in the right sphere of things. All right, and then we can move this stuff over here for now. That way it's not in our way. And yeah, let's let her rip.
Get back to the days of Beyblade. And letting it rip.
Hey, I've seen so many Beyblade like shorts recently. I mean,
You think it's maybe gonna come back?
Is Beyblade coming back? We gotta.
no, the people are making them out of actual steel and they're lighting them on fire and stuff.
Dangerous.
They're using angle grinders and they're mounting them on angle grinders to launch them.
So it's like
And they're throwing gasoline on them and it's Yeah,
it's like Beyblade Battle Box.
Right.
Yeah, it's like when they say let it rip. I mean, it's like in the actual show. They're like throwing like different colored like liquids on them, so when they burn in different colors.
Oh my goodness.
It's super cool.
All right. So
Wild.
What's the procedure?
Yeah, just like open, yeah, and we'll just talk about the cards as we pull them, and yeah, we don't have to like do a, like a anything secret or special, and I'll take all the, we just for now just make piles on the floor and then.
Who's the first cards going to?
Well, I think we can maybe talk about splitting the code cards.
Split.
Yeah, I would say for now, just separate out the energies and the trainers, and then everything else can just be rarity. All right. First hollow armor. That's not too shabby. Don't hate that.
We're trying to give me Google. That's
Oh,
that's gonna get us some money right there, chat. Look at that.
is it a 70?
That's
Are all
a
the
first
gimme
hollow.
ghouls already 70s?
No, there's
There's
the Cult
60s.
family is a 60 at each page.
Yeah. Okay. What does that do? Minor errand running. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. That's actually going to be really good for the string cheeseman.
I remember when Beyblade was so popular. It was the school battle then. That sounds very dangerous to be bringing those into school.
Well,
I personally
back
have
in
been
the
cut by
day.
Beyblades as a child.
Really?
Yeah.
The plastic ones?
No,
Like the-
because they had the second series, they had the metal series.
Oh,
They
goodness.
actually had metal rings on them, so like when they got really spinning and they
Yeah, there was
hit,
lighter ones and then heavier ones.
yeah, so when they would bounce off, they actually could come off and cut you.
Jeez Louise.
You know they're actually trying to make Beyblade an Olympic sport.
No.
It's competitive.
I mean, it is competitive, but like, I don't know. Some things just don't need. Some things don't belong in the Olympics.
Rabska is the secret tech in all the pre-releases and
Oh
sealed.
yes. Discard them down and swing.
Are you putting the? So those are regular revs. These are hollows. Drew, you're messing up my system.
I'm
there,
sorry. What's the
dude.
system? You tell me the system, and I'll follow it.
All right, so we have web hollows here.
Okay.
All rares are hollow or web hollow.
Okay.
Your uncommons and commons.
Okay. Okay. So we're separating uncommons and
You
commons.
keep the trainers up to the side.
Yes, for sure.
That's how we do things here.
Yep.
I say this like I'm the one at the shop and he owns it, like, and I'm telling him what to do.
That's all right. Ooh, Gravity Mountain. That's in a lot of the Pikachu builds that I've seen.
So there's a bunch of cool things that people are doing with those, with their different. Ooh, full art Milotic.
Oh, there we go.
Very pretty,
Yeah,
very,
right.
very pretty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleeve that up.
Yep.
Get some pretty there.
Right up.
That little Diglett looks so cute next to the little
Oh,
canine.
he's having such a nice time. That's the hair Diglett, though. That's
It's the one that's.
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that Diglett.
First full art of the pools.
There we go. Nice.
Mm,
Down lower. Yeah, like on her paw. There we go.
there we go.
Yeah, there is a lot of really interesting items and stadiums in this set.
That made more noise than
Chill teaser toy. The A-Specs are the cart. I can't remember its actual name, but it's like a
Yeah, it lets you get.
Precious trolley.
precious trolley. Yeah,
Yeah.
it lets you get as many,
Take
as
that.
many.
It's a. Is it as many?
It's
As many
as you can bench. I think
Yeah,
it's just
any
like
basic Pokemon and put them onto your
it's just
bench.
infinite nest
Sure.
balls, as limited by your nest, but by your limited by your nest,
By your
limited by your
bench.
bench. Another Terra Orb.
Scramble switch.
Those actually have been seemingly hard to pull, but we just pulled a few of them, which is nice.
Yeah.
What's that?
Terror.
Oh, there's a Scovillian EX. That counts.
Yes, I really like this card. I just really wish that the Capsicid is only grass type.
Oh.
It's monograss, so you can't use Magma Basin on it.
Oh.
Because that's the thing is, if you get like Magma Basin twice to it, like
Yeah.
I mean, it has some solid damages. It does like what 60 extra damage or 80?
For each damage counter on this Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets real swole.
70.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for stage
70.
1. 70 more damage for each
Full
damage
art.
counter on this Pokemon.
Slacking.
That's wild.
So this was the first,
Definitely not.
the first ETB
slacking.
still. So we got 3 hits and 9 packs.
Three hits so far. I don't know how many packs we are in, but
Yeah, we-
I've opened 3. I haven't
I've
opened any
opened
further.
3 so
I've opened.
far.
This is my third.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Opened
one ETB that we split 3 packs.
It's
Mhm.
3
3
hits.
hits. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
3
That,
hits.
honestly, that Scovillion's got some weird potential because doesn't Salvatore like doesn't get talked about or used much, but doesn't Salvatore let you evolve, on like into a Pokemon you've played already?
I can't remember off the top.
I think he do.
So they really try not to do effects like that very often. It's very
Yeah.
specific. They don't want things like Wally happening again that
Right.
caused a whole bunch of issues.
Wally.
So like, I mean, you had like Wally, you could Wally into the, like, back in the day. I should say, like, back in the day, like it was forever ago.
Yeah.
You could Trevenant and block people, and because at that point in time, you could still play supported phone first.
Yeah.
And lock someone out of being able to play items for the rest of the game.
Trevenant.
Potentially.
Okay.
Unless they use like a Lysander at that point in time, or now Boss's Orders.
Ooh.
Drayton.
Full art Drayton.
Oh, beautiful.
Full art Drayton.
Ooh,
that bad boy.
one of the best cards in this set.
Oh gosh, yeah, that thing is
Latias
a beast.
EX.
Oh, hell yeah. What does that do? What's going on with that? I haven't looked much into this set. Oh, well, that's
Card's
That's-
good.
that's really good.
I'm gonna read that off to people in the chat. who don't
Yeah.
know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, your basic Pokemon in play have no retreat cost. That's actually,
Yeah, it's
Really damn
pretty
decent.
pretty good. It's probably gonna see a
what
quite a
does
bit
the
of play.
Drayton do? Reading, read.
Say the Drayton's probably a little hard for people to see and
Yeah,
read the
yeah.
text off there.
It's, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon and a trainer card you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Or something.
So it's probably more something that might see something in the control maybe, but
Yeah.
It's a little like Pokegear, right?
Ooh, second hit in a row over here.
Ooh.
Got that Vibrava.
Oh.
Very cute.
Let's see
That is actually gorgeous.
Let's see this up real fast. Hand that over that way.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Oh, you go second, first turn. Lots of these.
Yeah, they're really trying to do a
sure.
lot of this stuff with if you go first, you're gonna play this card.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them in this set. That and the effect with the Rabsca where you can play it does more damage based on or it does like a cool effect based on the number of remaining cards left in the deck.
Yeah.
It's a lot of interesting stuff like that.
See any text on the cards. Oh yeah, yeah.
Megaton Blower. Megaton Blower is really good too. I think I'm most excited for the Blender. The Blender is the one I'm probably the most excited for in this set.
Is that the ace? There's a.
Lets you discard 5 cards out of your deck.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah.
Super good.
It's gonna be good in a lot of stuff that's rotating out soon, but it's good.
Regidrago,
Regidrago,
right? Yeah,
Lugia like it. A lot of stuff will like it.
I mean, it makes things more viable too. Things like everybody really likes the Night March kind of decks. So
Yeah.
your United Wings.
United Wings.
is
is-
really gonna like that.
Yeah.
Um,
We keep eking for each set. There's like this is the set for United Wings.
no, you know what this is set up for? This is set up for those Kofu decks.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's
Kofu
true.
is gonna be OP. I mean, attacking for what is it? 1 energy
Yeah.
on Crabominable for 250 damage, if not.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
my ace.
Just taken
spec.
off the top of my head.
Ooh, got an A spec.
Yep. Scramble switch.
Scramble switch. I don't know what that does.
Reprint of an old card.
Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you may move any amount of energy from the Pokemon you move to your bench to the new active Pokemon.
Oh, that's not too shabby.
No.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
save something that's getting beat up and move its energy to something new. That's not bad. I want this Miraidon to be good. I want future decks to be good.
Yeah, me too.
It's close.
You could do one of those things too, if you wanted like a really cool, weird, I mean, it would never really work in the deck, but there's a potential scene where you could have something like in a Lugia deck,
Yeah.
where you have energies all over the place, you bring them all up with your, I'm forgetting the name of that Weird Ear, the evolution of Stantler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So you bring them all up with Weird Ear, it brings all the energies up.
Yeah.
And he's hitting
Scramble
for-
switch into words. The mouse. Minchino.
Okay, yeah.
Because
yeah.
it does way more damage.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
You just swing for like the fences.
Sure. Actually,
That
you know,
Minchino's scary.
what's interesting about that is leaves, like iron leaves. Get your energy out, rapid veneer into a leaves, get it up in there, then rapid veneer into your second leaves, which puts the new one up. You can move all the energy up into it, and now that you have your 2 out, that scramble switch allows you to then put get the third one back up into the active and move the energy back to it. Because that's the whole problem with leaves. The whole problem with leaves is like it can't attack again the next turn. It accelerates all that energy to itself so fast, and so you'd have to like just keep filling your bench with leaves. But if you had 2, you could swap them in between each
Yeah.
other.
I mean,
Got a
I wish
melodic. EX.
another melodic regular art. That
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Regular art melodic.
You already pulled a full art slacking too, did you not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I-
here's
I-
the
yeah.
second full art slacking too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Got
the
a
hit's actually been
second
pretty large. I mean, we had
Yeah,
40 TVs, but yeah, we're honestly
We're hitting some
we're above average on where I would suspect to be at right now.
No,
Messing up my own system. Look at me.
I'm over there, I'm just like handing you cards too, so.
Hey, I don't mind sorting.
Meddling memo, your opponent counts the cards in their hand, shuffle those cards and puts them at the bottom of their deck. If they do, they draw that many
New
cards.
card.
Oh, okay. Wow.
What about, that Dedenne? Putting a trainer card back in your hand.
Yeah, that's not
See
bad.
any value in that?
Well, you have to burn an attack to do it, if it was an
Fair enough.
ability.
So-
but-
Ability, yeah.
Here's the thing, people, it will potentially see play in control. Wow, there you go.
Oh,
There it
That's-
is.
that's money
There
right
it
there.
is.
that is, oh,
Ladia
Get that
CX.
on there.
There it is.
That's
look
the
at that
SAR.
That's
drool
the SAR,
right
yeah.
there.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, woo-wee
Yep.
So,
King of the castle.
you just needed me to come here. you
That's
know.
it.
All
That's
the
it.
luck. That's a beautiful card, actually.
It is it's a beautiful card. That card's gonna get so much play over the next 2 years.
Yeah, that card's gonna see more play than it. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hold
It
it.
is probably gonna be the MVP of this.
Put it in the stack.
Leave her in until we pull something new.
I don't wanna touch it. It's too beautiful.
Oh.
There you go.
Just drop them down.
Who's over here like, hey, you know, the rest of these cards are worthless.
Whatever happens next, it's not.
So
that.
this Latias card is very pretty. Honestly, though, I really like the older one. It's got the Latios and Latias making the heart.
Yeah.
It's in the,
Oh, yeah, the GX.
Yeah.
yeah, that card is like chef's kiss. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Probably one of the prettiest cards ever made.
Turnus.
Turvis.
It's dragon.
It'd be good in an ancient box deck. Yeah, the blender would be good in ancient box deck. Yeah. Anything that gets that stuff into your discard. That blender's gonna be good in that Cinderace deck.
Yes.
You know.
Anything, well, and it'll be good into electric for the magnetons, like the magnetons you pull. Because the magnetons grab energies out of the discard pile and accelerate them, so
Yeah.
you're gonna want to have a bunch in there, and things like that. Like the magneton is really crazy because if you're falling behind on prize cards, it knocks itself out, it puts onto things like your counter catchers.
Turn EX. Yeah, I mean, I think I think that blender will see a lot of play. It'll fit in a lot of different decks that want to get stuff into the discard pile. Drago will almost certainly use it. It's
For the little bit of time we have it left.
yeah. Reggie Drago's with the new
Executor.
Executor EX. Reggie Drago's a huge problem.
Someone's gonna have either in the active or the bench is gonna have something it can knock out. So
yeah.
What is
if
it?
they're attacking, ready, Executor, it's,
Oh yeah.
I
Right.
believe it's the second attack, you flip a coin, if heads, ooh,
Oh,
got that Sylveon
Sylveon
EX for those
yeah.
evolution lovers out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little sampling for the next set.
So the Alolan Executor, you flip a coin, if heads, knock out your opponent's active basic Pokemon, if tails, knock out the bench.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, when you're attacking, it's like you're pretty much, if you see that you're playing an all basic deck, like say if you're playing against
Miraidon.
Miraidon, or
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
playing against Raging Bolt, I mean, all this stuff's basic, you're guaranteed to knock out a two-prizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
pretty sweet.
You don't have to worry about, oh, do I need to, do I need to take all these energies out because I need to knock out, because they have to have a tool attached, they have extra hit
Right.
points and stuff. You don't have to worry about, oh, I have to lost zone it in lost impact. like
Gotcha,
with
yeah,
Giratina.
yeah.
Just knocked out.
Just knock it out.
Just
Yep.
knock it out.
So
Hero's
it
Cape, knock
keeps
it out.
it keeps out, yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps your resources back. It's super helpful.
Yeah. I mean, Raging Bolt the Bravery Charm doesn't matter now. Like it, you know.
Thank you, because I'm like, I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of the cards.
Yeah.
It's been a long day at work.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Oh, here's Lycia's
Alicia's.
appeal, but not the full art one. Just the switch one of your opponent's
Like,
bench.
you pull
cards.
that on top of it, I mean,
Full
you
art stun fist. Look at that, guys. Beautiful.
Oh
Look at
yeah.
that handsome dude.
Ooh.
Just looking at you, ready to go.
Pokemon has been on point, especially with all the character arts and character rares. They have been on point with those. Like, I mean, I don't really know there's any that I truly dislike. I mean,
This set's good.
Ooh. Full art Cerulean.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Not the EX.
much
Oh, that's
angst.
gotta be one
Not
of
the
the
Silver,
coolest cards
but
I've seen in a long
That's
time.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You have to.
So if we need some sleeving up over there, we good?
Yeah, we're actually taking a much bigger chunk out of the sleeves out of just the ETBs than I thought we were going to.
The amount of pulls that we've had out of 4 ATVs, not too shabby. See, I'm a good luck charm.
You are good luck charm.
So I was here yesterday, not for Pokemon, but for another card game called a showcase for those who play Star Wars
Ooh.
yesterday. So
Um,
Star Wars. Gotta help out with the charm.
ooh, reverse hollow fluorite. Nice. And
Ooh, the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon's gonna be potentially really good too. As long as Pokemon is in your bench stage 2 Pokemon, both yours and your opponents have no abilities, so yeah.
Go down. Thank you.
oh, it's me. It's me. It's a bedtime call from my daughter.
Bedtime
Aw.
call.
Well then. I'm taking over.
Taking over the captain's chair.
The captain's wall. Yes. See if we can get any. Damn, that Sewer Ledge is beautiful.
Ceruledge is very cool.
Which one's good? Too bad it's not very good.
Imagine we
From
just kept
first
fun to bench a nest from now. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nest.
I mean, there's so many different things that different card games call it. I mean, like some people in Magic call it a graveyard, some people call it the yard. I like the yard. That's
I like
actually-
the
that sounds
yard.
kinda cool.
Send it to the yard.
But no, I like that. I like the idea of calling it a nest now. That's super cute.
Nest.
What do you feel about that? Counter gain.
Counter gain. That card's been printed like several different ways in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So counter gain, if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by your opponent's by this Pokemon are reduced by 1. So a lot of those decks that are out there, I know I'm gonna say a word if you don't want to hear, Dusknoir decks. Whether attacking, you know, they're using their ability, knocking themselves out, putting themselves down prize cards,
Gotcha.
immediately puts on their counter gain. So they're attacking for 1 less energy, plus doing that 13 damage counters to one of your opponent's Pokemon.
Right, yeah.
So,
Very good.
pretty good, pretty good.
Alright, looks like we're down to 3 packs in total.
There's Steel Drews over here.
Yeah, we're gonna steal this pack. We got plenty of more to go though.
For sure. I mean, this is just the first 36 packs. We have another 72 to go with my mouth. We're not kind of ones in our hands. 73 to go.
Quick math. Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.
That's a very, very old meme at this point.
Don't you dare. Another Durant EX. Durant.
Durant. Is it just the regular art?
Yep.
Durant's that card I love to hate. Like, I mean, I hate it not because I don't like Mill. I absolutely love Mill. I just want it to be better.
Yeah, that
You're just
that
wanting
doesn't
something to be
seem
better.
real. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
You're good. Would you like the last pack? While I go ahead and sort
No,
this,
you've
please?
had all the good pulls. You do it.
I have not. Drew actually, I think, had better pulls than me.
Just
I pulled the regular
You had the
audience.
better pulls. He had the one.
The
good
one
pull.
pull.
The one pull we needed.
Okay, let's see if we got anything on this last pack right here out of these ETBs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we do, and we talked about this earlier. The
Oh, yeah,
Alolan
yeah.
Executor EX.
All right, what does he got going on?
So, for those who do not know, Alolan Executor EX is actually a dragon type.
Yeah.
So he is a grass dragon.
Mm.
So we were talking about earlier that attack it has where it can flip a coin if heads, knock out your opponent's active Pokemon, if tails, knock out your opponent's bench Pokemon. That happens to be basic.
And you see a lot of those nowadays, especially with Area Zero. Is
I
that what it
mean,
is?
you have a lot of big basic decks. I mean, big basics have been around for quite some time now.
Yeah, yeah.
Big ones we have right now are your Raging Bolts, your
Maridon,
Miraidon, Terapagos,
Roaring Moon.
yeah, Roaring Moon. So, I mean, it is and isn't, because the thing is, too, depending on what your opponent's doing, like if they're playing Terapagos, ideally they should have a second Terra Pokemon on, because if they knock out your active Terra, then your bench shrinks down. But, in the same token, though, if they don't happen to have another Terra on the bench, and you flip tails, and you have to knock out a bench basic, and what are you knocking out, like a Bouffalon? Something like that. So it's
My
one of those
boy
things where,
Boof.
I mean, so it feels bad when you're doing an attack like that and you're only knocking out a one price.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Or other way around is you're trying to use the attack and it's in the active spot and your actives and evolved Pokemon. You're trying to have that 50-50 chance of knocking out something on the bench. So don't like those feel bad. It feels bad, man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Nice.
What was that?
Go ahead and sleeve up those last few cards over there, Tyler.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Cool beans. Took over and opened your packs
Oh, goodness.
because we couldn't.
How did it go? How did it go? How many pulls did you pull out of my packs?
We got an Alolan
Ooh.
Executor.
That's the card we were talking about.
Yeah,
So
that
did
is
you
the-
go over exactly what it says? Because it is bonkers.
Well, you go.
If flip a coin, if heads, knock out your opponent's active basic Pokemon. If tails, knock out one of your opponent's bench basic Pokemon. Like it's
so funny.
it's so funny and it's so like
So a derpy attack for a derpy Pokemon.
yes.
And its second attack, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Its first attack is Tropical Frenzy. You may attach any number of basic energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like, and do 150 damage. So Drago's gonna love that too because you can power up your second Drago with it.
So yeah, if you're gonna knock out something that already has some residual damage, like say if you're attacking with a Drago, copying your Dragapulse attack, putting those 60 damage on it,
Yep.
and then say you're pulling up like a Fez or something like that, you can knock out.
Yep.
Fez is a 200. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's 200 exactly.
210.
210.
Yeah.
So it still works out.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I mean, like, and that's nasty if you Dragapult into a big EX main and 200 and then 60 to the bench, and then that'll finish off the main one, and then you power up your next Drago, and then I mean, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. That thing's gonna be, I can't imagine that thing not being in.
Being played.
Yeah.
So
all right.
let's do the count. So we had a
Yes.
36 packs.
36
What do we got?
packs. you kind of have the 4 promos inherently within ETB, which I do think is like an advantage that you have to know, right? Especially in a set where, like, you know, this Magnetone will see play. People will play that in electric decks to accelerate electric energy. But out of the packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16.
So 16 hits, but of those though, we really only are talking about your SARs and your regular just SRs, your actual rares.
Yeah.
So your super rares and everything, so you're having how many total super rares? Because technically speaking, your alt arts aren't going to be considered part of that.
Okay.
So you're really talking about your EXs. for
Okay.
the most part,
1,
or
2,
full art trainers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's when you get
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice.
So
We
yeah.
averaged 3 a box, plus there was of the altars and the A specs, a total of 4. So
Yeah.
on average, averaging 3 EXs and 1 either altar and or A spec. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean it's a third of your pack. It's a third of your packs. So one of
That
the,
seems like way above average.
it does seem way above average.
If you're talking 36 packs, I mean you're talking, you said 12 total EXs?
Yeah.
When you average 6 in a box?
Yeah.
Maybe 7?
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that seems really, really high. And I mean, these particular 4, I mean, were some real. I mean, these were some very good
yeah,
polls. We got
I mean, the SIR,
2 Latiases, 2 Melodics.
yeah, one of those being the SIR Aladias.
Yeah.
Yeah, full art melodic, regular art melodic. I mean, the slacking seems kind of cool.
Oh, almost like Serena and Lively Stadium would have a great time with these big basic decks. Yeah. Yeah.
We've been steady with that Serena.
He
for a
he.
long
Are you? I thought you
time
and
now.
Serena were broken up.
Yeah.
I
What
thought
happened?
you guys were on a break.
Hey, I've been playing Serena a lot. I've been playing a ton, and I mean a ton of Pokemon Unite. And Serena, I love Serena. It's
Oh,
like
yeah?
one of my favorite characters. Oh, I was doing a Pokemon event, and I was playing. I had to learn how to play Unite. I had never played Unite. We did a special event. It was a Pokemon Pop-Up Play Lab during the World Championships. I got asked to go help with that, which was awesome. It was a great experience. And yeah, so they had said, hey, do you know how to teach the video game? Good, cool. I used to play VG. I played VG competitively for a while. They're like, hey, can you teach TCG? Yeah, sure. What about Unite? I'm like, I have literally never played this game before. I have logged probably 300 or 400 hours since I've been to New York.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's
Like
so
I was
good.
like, I play this game after work when I am just kind of chilling with my dogs and stuff, just kind of watching TV on the couch. I
Yeah,
literally play it for probably 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yeah, I'll play it with you for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
I've been wanting to get into the thick of Jake and I were for a while trying to. We just need to work
Not
on getting our
every day.
schedule.
I do have it outside of work life,
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
of
no, I
Pokemon
got
life,
you.
but
We
I,
did want to start like a Unite league here.
Yeah,
and have,
yeah.
like, a team
For
going
sure.
For the show.
And we have it scheduled. You know, it
I did
doesn't
see that.
it doesn't fire, but we do have Unite scheduled.
Unite does
Snacks.
smacks.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Some Unite love
So we need.
is warranted.
So okay, so we have me, you, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
So so who else is gonna join this Unite? We need 2 more people.
Okay. Well, it
Jake
sounds like
will-
Tremaine plays.
Jake will play as well,
Yeah.
and he has a solid.
So which we
grasp
want to
of
be moving
what
on
it
to
is.
next? We
All
moved on
right.
to loose booster packs. Moved on to.
So I think we saved the sleeves for last. Those have always been rumored to have the best drops. I think we do your standard run of the mill. These things are going bonkers on the internet right now.
Oh, man, yeah.
Booster boxes.
Yeah, they're kind of wild. All of this stuff is as well, and nothing against people out there grinding or doing whatever it is that they can. But this product is still coming out. It is still available through distributors. don't go wild and pay like $80 for an ETB. Your local game stores have ETBs
Right,
on the shelf, and
We will hook you up.
it's coming out. So
So, speaking of which, support local.
yes, support your local game stores. If you're in our area, there's some great stores. If you're close to us, you want to check us out. But there's other amazing local game stores here too. We're kind of blessed in this area to have so many. But if you're not in our area, find one local. You find a community of people who play and support your local game store, because the communities there are worth investing in.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
agree.
I could.
I guess I could.
You guess you could play?
If you play or support your local game store, which one is that?
I mean, I don't know if I want to play anymore. I mean, if you're just if I'm going to be a bother.
I'm excited.
3,
Jungler, no exception, only play.
3, 9. Okay, I think that's 12. Double count.
For sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that is 12. And then ultimately, if this winds up being 12, I'm gonna put some. Yeah, we got these ETB lids and stuff because we're probably gonna have to empty the commons and uncommons here soon.
Reboot 'em.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I've got 12.
I got 12.
I will assume you can count.
You know what assuming does.
Ray says both, question mark? All right, okay, okay.
Let's see what we got here in my pack. Orcal Yugon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
boy.
man,
Our-
that's so cute.
Oh, damn, that is cute.
For those who haven't seen the Clavapus, I
Wow.
love this little dude.
Man.
Look how cute that is. That is so adorable.
What is he doing? Is he playing, he's playing drums on a...
Like a
on
bottle, like a
on
chip in a bottle
A
kind of thing.
bottle thing? Oh my goodness. This little guy.
Just look at him.
Just look at him.
Look at
Look at him.
He's just living his best life. First pack.
Oh, the full art too in the set of the Spheals. I didn't just pull it, I pulled the Celio. But the full art of the Spheals in this set where they're just rolling.
I pulled that.
They're just rolling off little icebergs, man.
I was showing my wife. My wife's like, I need that card.
Oh my goodness.
And she's like, it's so cute. And I was like, I pulled it for you.
For you.
For you.
For you, my love.
I mean, they're all sleeping, and the one's just kind of like watching as like
Yeah.
roll off to the other side.
Oh, here's another Iron Crown. What's this one do? Future Baby Crown. If your opponent has 3 or more bench Pokemon, this attack does another 80 damage. So that puts it at 120 for 2 energy. Not bad.
So, speaking of like interesting cards, this Ho-Oh is kind of interesting. Something you could potentially play in Charizard as a backup attacker. So, it attacks for 2 fire and a colorless energy. So, if you're playing counter games potentially,
Yeah.
as you know, Charizard seems like it always has room for something weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Shining Blaze is 100 damage. If you have any Terra Pokemon on your bench, this set does 100 more, so 200 damage on a basic Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's not. That's yeah. That's pretty good. Code cards, code cards, code cards. Something we could do too during these is eventually we could probably like give the code cards out to chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Once I figure out a setup where like we can, he's like, no, I get the code cards. I get the code cards, pocket cards.
Should share the wealth.
Trying to search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Jeez, that's kind of good.
I mean, we are seeing a lot of cards too, like just the way the format's going. There's a chance after a couple rotations that the game's slowing back down again.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're seeing a lot of like the Liza's appeal
Mhm.
cards like that, where it's kind of like a boss's orders, but only on basic Pokemon. Does a couple
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's been some rumblings, people talking about those potential happenings because the most recent printings of Boss's orders, from what I've seen and what I've heard,
Was
have the older regulation marks. They do not have the newer ones.
They have Fs and not Gs? The new boss's orders are Fs, not Gs?
They have the original, yeah, they have the original regulation marks.
Ooh, wow,
So there is a world where Boss's orders and Professor's research is the same way.
huh.
There is a world where those, because there's a new promo set or something we're getting, where there's going to be a Professor's research of every professor. Okay, you can talk. I'm just gonna be quiet over here.
I maybe just pulled
Nice.
SIR Hydreigon EX.
look at this, chat.
Look at that shiny bow. Yeah.
I mean, I pulled a dragon. This is not as cool. Flagon.
Flygon, look at that Flygon. And dang. All right.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card.
Damn.
Look at you. That's
That's Suze's second essay. Are you full? See, look at that. I just need a present for your pack openings.
Mm-hmm. That's the deck I want to build from this set too.
Hydreigon.
Yeah.
Hydreigon. I mean, I've heard
Hydreigon,
a million
Hydreigon.
ways of saying that.
Hydreigon.
Chat, what is it?
It's Hydreigon.
Hear me out for secondary.
For Serena. A Zell.
There's our third slacking.
A
pull.
third
Wow.
slacking floor.
Look
For
at
third
that.
slacking
Almost
pull-out.
got a full play set.
Yeah.
A full art slacking. So Drew, will any of these cards potentially be listed online for viewers to potentially purchase? if they
Yeah,
are
yes,
interested?
they will. Yeah, any of the ones that I don't end up purchasing myself will be listed on our website, which I'm pretty sure all of those links are, but it's sidequestgames.com. I think you can find those links in things and around here, in bios,
We
as
got
they
a
say.
Sylveon.
Oh, nice.
Another Sylveon.
We got two of those.
No, there is the full art Sylveon is not in this set, right? It's going to be in the
I
next
don't
one.
believe so.
I think all the full arts of all the evolutions are in the
gonna be
next
that,
one.
Yeah.
All the alt arts, at least they've
Oh, yeah,
shown
yeah.
all the alt arts at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next set that's coming out, I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head for my life of me.
Yeah.
Pokemon decided they weren't going to print money with the next set. They already did with this set too, because nothing says more like collectible than a Pikachu set,
Yeah, no kidding.
other than a Eevee set.
Yeah.
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 Right, almost back to back.
I pulled a full art Sea Titan?
Titan.
Sit-Titan. Sit-Titan.
Titan. It's one of those things, right? Like you read
back
these
to
names
just
so
Sit
much, then you have to go and say them out loud, and it's
Aegis Slash is the one that's like
yeah.
is the one that throws me off the
Oh yeah, yeah. Aegis is only yeah.
AJ was the one who told me how to say that.
Yeah.
Because he was told how to say that.
Yeah.
Ooh. You got an enriching energy.
Now, hold on a second. Is that our second ace spec out
That's
of
our
all of these
second
packs?
ace spec out
Correct.
of all these packs.
Okay, so we're back down to really low pull rates on ace specs in this set.
It's weird because I have seen people in one of our pre-releases pull 2 ace specs out of the same pre-release kit. But pre-release kits are weird because they,
Yeah.
technically speaking, it equals out 36 out of a box. It does technically equal out and map out
Yeah.
to where it should just be 9 pre-release kits that come out of those 4 packs.
Mm-hmm.
But how it works in distribution is not my forte.
Right. Did pull a Tatsurugi EX. This is an interesting card. man.
Tatsugiri?
Tatsugi. What did I say?
Tatsurugi? I was like,
Tatsugiri,
what
yeah.
are you talking about?
Tatsugiri,
What
sorry.
is it? Tatsurugi?
Tatsugiri EX, yeah. This is an interesting card. That
Oh, cool, for your boy.
none? You're just over there.
Drew is just making
slacking.
all of the English pronunciations, all the people all the phonetics for those people going nuts right now.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
they're like, this guy, we love this guy.
I'm really good at reading too, so.
Hooked on
Pokemon had those that's what they said. That's too funny.
Brock. What happened to Brock?
No, Brock.
Well, where's
you
Brock?
don't
I liked
matter.
him the best. What happened to Brock? Brock Robertson from YouTube.
that the Brock we know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going some random guy in black. Oh, it's that Brock. Never mind.
Victini with a 10 damage boost. For
Yeah, people were saying this could potentially be something to grab just as a...
Right.
The Victini, what he was talking about here, the Victini, it's Victory Cheer. Attacks used by your Evolution Fire Pokemon do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. People were talking about this with Gouging Fire.
Sure. Gouging Fire, honestly, so Charizard is off by 10. Like, if you think of what Charizard hits for, like, Charizard's off by 10. Like, 180, well, a lot of the small EXs are 190, right? Like, 210, well, a lot of
Well,
the
it's
next
not-
step
it's
up
not-
is,
It's not boosting Charizard though.
what's it? Yeah.
No,
Charizard's
Fire
dark. Yeah, Charizard's
Evolution.
dark.
It's dark.
Oh, that's right.
Darkness type.
Oh my
Darkness,
goodness.
Gouging
Oh,
Fire,
yeah.
we got,
Gouging Fire would work.
Gouging
Evolution.
Fire does 240, I think it is.
No, Gouging Fire is not an evolution.
He's a basic.
He's a basic.
Oh, yes, correct.
It's
So
an
what would he be
evolution
good in?
Pokemon. We'll see down the road. I don't think anything necessarily right now. What stage 2?
We're all talking like we know stuff.
and we don't.
Well, no. I mean, yeah, you think you're trying to get used to stuff, but oh man, yeah. Well, Charizard is a fire Pokemon.
Down the road,
but-
Zapdos
There's
didn't
a
see play
chance.
for a really long time, and then Pogo Zapdos dropped into Miraidon for that extra 10. We'll
Yeah.
see that extra 10 be needed somewhere down the road, I imagine.
Arcanine.
Oh,
The Arcanine EX deck's finally coming back.
When did it get here?
when did it get? It's been everybody's
First and bad
introductory
since
deck.
it came out.
Come on,
Does it
it's,
attack for like 4 energies or something like that?
it's a lot of energies, and you have to beat the absolute hell out of it before
Ooh, I got the
before it's swinging
Pikachu.
into anything.
Full art.
Oh, that's
so
a pull.
I actually like that art better than the
than the
SAR.
SR.
Yeah.
Look at
I don't
that.
think I've seen the SIR. This is just the full art of it, but
That's
like I don't think I've seen it in person.
Right, yeah. I don't
Oh
think
no
you
no
can.
no! Somebody did pull it at the pre-release.
correct.
Somebody pulled it at the pre-release, but I didn't see it. Yeah, yeah.
I actually like that art better. I think it looks very.
I like it. And that's.
It almost reminds me of like the balloon Pikachu.
Mm.
It's got like different colors
Yep.
of it and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Is it?
Drew, you are slacking over here, man.
Hey, listen.
Look at that Pikachu.
Stoked. I like to read.
You like
Well, I don't
read,
like to
yeah.
read. Actually, I'm just very slow at reading.
Oh
So.
man, the bulk EX of this set.
Oh yeah.
Kilowattrel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eventually we get a United Wings like EX, right? Right? No? Why not?
because none of the cards like Night March in the past have ever had an EX card.
Yeah.
That card is awful.
40
Card
more
is-
to every.
Okay, let's scratch that. It's not the worst EX. The promo, the one Greninja is really bad.
Yeah.
The one Greninja,
Yeah,
the water
the
Greninja EX
actual
is
water Greninja
probably the
EX.
worst card they've. Oh no, sorry. Scratch that a second time.
Mm.
Sprigatito EX is the worst EX there is.
Or Sprigatito.
For those who don't know what Sprigatito EX is, look it up and then say, why is this card in EX?
We got a lot of Terras this time around.
Yeah.
It did. I mean, this set's based around a lot of Terra stuff, so.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Cruz over here got half the box today.
Look at that Pikachu, man.
There you go. Pulsed it.
Holst it. I did it.
So you're getting the grass and the electric from the Jolteon.
What's
for this
that?
Pikachu. And the steel attached for the turn.
Or discard.
Pikachu?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what I've seen is you're discarding the energy, you're glass trumpeting it in with Blissey, and then you're just
Or
moving it up
using
to
a
it.
Lost Box.
Or- yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
The Lost Box one, people are like kind of like finicky about it because most of the time, the builds that people are seeing that did like well in Japan are playing no Sableye, and that is like driving people insane.
I think I figured out what it is in reading of every single card.
It's like you ran the pre-release and didn't actually play in the pre-release.
I didn't actually get to play in a pre-release. I got to play in 0 pre-releases for this set.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
The full art.
Yeah.
Man,
This is
Drew,
appeal.
this box would have been fire.
Yep.
Look at us go.
It is fire.
I got
Don't
a
forget that
triple
reverse.
rare pack.
Oh,
Dang.
So you pulled
God's is
SI
smiling upon you.
in this pack, full art Pikachu, SIR Hydreigon, full art Liza's Appeal. Liza's Appeal.
Mhm.
That I want to say is like $100.
Oh,
that
goodness.
is-
I don't have my
Okay.
phone on me.
the waifu.
This is probably like, other than getting the Pikachu instead of the Hydreigon, is probably the most expensive box you pretty much could have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Slacking EX, just the regular Born Slack.
Oh, that's a place in
Board is-
Slack Kings.
Oh yeah, the place that, man, we didn't get the full four.
Yeah, we got-
four
yeah.
full arts though. Chat, tell Drew we had to keep opening packs until we get that fourth full art. No matter how much product we had to rip them through. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Damn, that's
Okay, walked away from chat for 2 seconds. Stop scratching all you scratching. You need aloe vera. Only see pussy for real. What's the aloe vera about?
I don't know what that's about. Is that for, what is that for? Is one of us scratching?
Brock, do you have like, is we talking about Brock? Brock, do you
I
have
don't know.
poison ivy?
oh my goodness, that Blissey. Hate Blissey. I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about Blissey.
About Blissey?
I like Blissey.
Blissey's got a lot of HP. In the game.
Nah, it's got like 300 exactly, I think.
In the game, like Blissey is.
Yeah, it's a
Power,
Pokemon that's
it's
based,
HP,
it's
powerhouse.
HP, regular defense, it's special defense, it's boop, boop, boop.
This Terrapagos is effectively Miraidon, the Dragon Future Miraidon for Terra Pokemon.
Correct, it could potentially see
But
some
it's
play.
3. And then how many, doesn't Pikachu need 3 energy?
Correct.
So why wouldn't you just open this thing and power your Pikachu up?
So, you're wasting an attack.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, I just
Oh.
scratched that like 4 times.
Oh yeah, yeah. Scratchy, eat aloe vera.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we're slow.
I've had a long day at work today. That is too funny.
Gosh. Yeah, that Terrapagos could get, I mean, so I don't know if you're wasting, if you can get it off on turn 1, and then.
So if you're going second, it could be useful. If you're
Mhm.
going first, it's not useful.
Mhm.
I don't know. People are gonna try to make the Pikachu deck work. I am not 100% sure it's where it needs to be at.
I don't think so. I don't think that, well, I
And-
mean,
and
it
pe-
does have one glaring weakness, which is canceling Cologne.
Ooh, do I see an Archaludon there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he snuck in.
Can I let's put that on that buy list for me
Put, that's gotta go on a wish list.
before Denver sees it.
Yeah.
Because Denver's been posting on every
Mhm.
time someone says they pull one.
Yeah.
When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic Steel energy cards from your discard pile to your Steel Pokemon in any way you like. So that's what? What's his name? The String Bean Mozzarella Stick guy.
Golden Go?
Goldingo, he wants it in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Goldingo wants
So
energy
no,
in your hand.
Archaludon will be its own deck.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna play it with Dialga
Dialga,
V-Star.
Origin Form Dialga V-Star, yeah.
Yeah.
Get that
so-
second
Yeah.
Chrono.
You get the Chrono Trigger and then
Yeah,
Chrono
the
Trigger.
Chrono Star.
I mean, yeah, Chrono Star.
I
It is
played
a
the deck for
trigger.
like literally 6 months and I call it's that Chrono Trigger every time
Every
and
time.
not a single person ever
Ever
corrected
got
me.
it?
Why would they? That's what it should have been.
Also, by the way, Chrono Trigger, great game.
Great
Chrono
game.
Trigger, fantastic game.
One of the greatest JRPGs of all time.
All right, so what do we get? So that's 36 packs. Where's our,
How many EXs?
how many what's our pulls on, in this? This
How
is
many
all of
EXs?
them?
Yeah, how many EXs slash full arts?
Okay, the full arts that we've gotten, 1, 2.
So we're gonna go actual EXs and real full arts.
Gotcha.
So your alt arts are gonna go to the side.
Mm-hmm.
So like yep.
Here.
Here. Drew,
This one?
Drew and I went through
This
this
one?
last time. Yes.
Gotcha.
Only things with, 2 stars or more.
Correct.
Over here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Into
so,
this pile.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so what's that count? It's not as many.
10.
Holy cow, 10?
10, yeah. So 10, we got 12
Isn't
out of
the
the
average on
ETBs?
older boxes like 6 or 7?
I think so, yeah.
10 plus the 3.
But you guys, so it must have counted the SAR and your, the full art trainer maybe
Yeah.
as being part of the alt arts.
Possibly, yeah,
So I'll put it back down to 8.
yeah.
I am unfortunately have to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Last
I'm
box.
gonna miss the last.
Oh, yeah?
openings.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Later.
Well, we'll drop to 2.
Drop to 2. Well, there were 2.
18 apiece.
Appreciate
And
you
there'll be a
guys.
race.
It was fun, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
race.
That
Yeah,
you
we'll
will
see
win.
you guys later.
I'll
These
shift
ones
over.
take so much longer to open.
They do. So we'll shift over, we'll shift a thing here.
I love you, Pokemon, but can we please like get recyclable packaging?
Yes, that's the one thing. This is absolutely my favorite TCG. It's my favorite game to play. But the pack game has changed, and we need different packaging.
And not just Pokemon, not just calling out Pokemon. Same
No.
thing with everyone else. Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
The only ones up on the game right now is Star Wars packs are recyclable.
Yeah. Yep.
And there might be other games, but this is the only ones like major card games I can think of.
I think it may not be all packs, but I think Flesh and Blood is also paper packs. A lot of their sets are the paper packs.
Oh, there you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18.
So a half a booster box takes up the same amount of real estate as a full booster box.
Yeah, yeah. At least the sleeves on these things appear to be made out of
Recyclable.
a
material.
recyclable material. Yeah, it does seem to have a symbol on the back that suggests that it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, 18. So these are the ones, this is the rumor that I hear in the shop all the time and anecdotally agree with. That the pull rates out of these things are better. Anecdotally,
I think it's a myth.
I
but
think it is, but anecdotally, we seem to see it. We seem to see people buy 4 packs and get 2 pulls, buy 5 packs and get 3 pulls, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got the data so far on these other things. So far, the ETB's been the best. Yeah, we got 12. We got,
Well, value-wise, probably
oh, sure. Yeah,
the booster box probably was because the Liza's appeal,
right.
Alicia's appeal, probably threw it over to the top.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of Laios and Laios, Laios.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Altered.
nice. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, the ETB had some decent pulls. The big thing is that most of them weren't super crazy. The Latias EX is what was really threw that one. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said a 4th. He told you to come down. Drew, you having issues? You need glasses?
Seeing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You need glasses, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big time. Protect the environment. Why is that iron bundle so pretty? Is this our third iron bundle future Pokemon?
The one that has the most printings out of anything in Scarlet and Violet is Charcadet.
Okay.
Charcadet, I think, is up to like 8.
That's wild.
Or something like that. Like eight different cards. Like, I like Charcadet. I understand that it evolves into 2 different things, but come on, guys. Like, we're cool. We don't need any more Charcadets.
Unless you're gonna make one with like 100 HP.
Ooh, got that Megaton Blower.
Oh, there we go.
Discard all Pokemon tool cards and special energies from all your opponent's Pokemon and discard a Stadium card in play.
Another control card.
Gonna throw all the things into the bin.
Mm-hmm.
While you were gone earlier, someone said we should change the discard pile to the nest.
Oh,
I
oh.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cute, very demure. We
The
were talking about-
Lugia Tech A spec, yeah, yeah. Too many Charcadets.
Too
There-
many Charcadets.
There are too many Charcadets. There are in fact too many Charcadets. Are they all fire
Yes. It doesn't gain its additional typing, I don't think, until it evolves.
until it evolves? That's why.
Because it goes to Fire Psychic or Fire Dart.
Fire
Or Fire
Psychic.
Fire Psychic or Fire Ghost.
Yeah. How does it go to Fire Ghost?
Well, you have a living knight and an undead knight. I mean, like, ooh, God, I got a pile of sand. Oh, wait, a pile of sand.
Palace.
The name was very punny when they made it.
It was.
Actually, I really like this card. I don't like the attacks are not good.
Yeah.
Well, the second attack is pretty cool. Discard Blood will never see play.
No.
For 3 energies, is 160 damage for search attack, 3 colorless energies. During your opponent's next turn, the turning Pokemon can't retreat, which could be like a control thing, but like,
Yeah.
you can't use, words,
Can't use words. How'd this
Can't-
dust
can't-
ball made its way in there? That's almost
Yeah,
certainly
can't-
me.
reversal energy
Yeah.
can be used on EXs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was able to be, or it also needs to be a stage 2.
Yeah.
So,
Neo upper? Oh no.
that only goes 2.
Neo is stage 2 as well. Yeah.
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 The big thing is, like, 160. Ideally, if you're playing this in control, you want to not damage them that bad.
Yeah.
And then the second attack, though, is cool. For Water, Psychic, and a Fighting Energy, put damage counters on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon until they have 100 hit points per hand. That's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
Yeah.
Megaton Blower as well.
I mean, the interesting component of this, I suppose, is like, I mean, you could, but it's still so much energy. So much energy to get going.
The issue is, like, a lot of these, like, I really like a lot of these stellar Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the multiple energy types. I mean, like,
That's kind of like Dragon's thing. And,
Yeah.
and,
like, I get it based off of the way that the stellar mechanic, it's kind of like the way they can make it work in the card game.
yeah. Yeah. Feels like there was another thing. I still,
Ooh, second pack in a row, Cyclizar EX.
Oh, nice.
For 3 colors energy, breakthrough does 130 damage and 30 damage for one of your opponent's bench. Its second attack, which is kind of cool, for a grass, fire, and psychic does 180, and you draw 2. You have 5 cards.
Oh, dang. A little draw support. A little attack and some draw support.
There's
Can't hit that.
Charcadet on top of the mountain.
It is cool. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Most of the arts are either adorable or like
Yeah.
pretty cool for it. But yeah,
Messing up your own system.
I know.
That gouging fire card, I think, could see play.
So gouging fire, I believe, could be used in a different, one of the versions of, your, words. HBox.
For
I
sure.
haven't been saying words a lot, I know.
When I do the set, I don't like the different energies. Yeah, I mean, the different energies thing is hard to swallow. I get it. Like Brad was saying, like I understand I understand like mechanically having to figure out a way to make it all work. Another Archeludon EX.
No steals.
I think like I think the I think I think it wouldn't bother me as much if it wasn't just like so concretely the same thing that, oh, there's a Cyclozar, yes. So concretely what Dragon has been doing, right? Like mechanically there's not an additional.
So the issue is colorless type is colorless type. It's not like we have a null type.
Right.
So if we had a null type, it would make sense more with the way that they are in the game. Like, because it's technically, it's like, Stellar is like your all types, basically.
Yeah, but like,
But it's like Stellar is also like a weird thing to it. If you were like not playing more recently, and you try to explain Stellar type to a person who's not played the game in a very long time, it is quite confusing.
but they're also giving them types, right? Like the Pikachu in this set is an electric Pokemon.
Correct.
You know,
but the Stellar Pokemon themselves is technically like all types at one time.
Right.
And it boosts the first attack you make of each of the different types. So that's why a lot of people if they use Stellar would have like Assault Vest on because they're only have like 4 attacks potentially.
Right.
And if I explain that poorly, if someone's like really big into VGC and wants to correct me in the chat and make a better explanation of that. But yeah, it's one of those things where like it's a confusing like mechanic in general, but I like it a lot. I think it's interesting for the card game and everything.
Yeah.
You never know because we already are getting some support, like the Terra Orb.
Yep.
So we are getting support for the cards. So there's a chance it could see some, more play. I mean, we're already seeing like the Terra types. I just wish they would have done more to potentially differentiate those from the Terra Pokemon in general.
Right, and that's what I think. I honestly wish that. I think my biggest thing with the terrestrialized Pokemon and Terra Pokemon in the TCG is I would have really loved to see terrealizing a Pokemon in this format be similar to like using your V-Star ability, and it was something that you attached. It was like a tool that you attached.
You didn't play during VMAX, or not VMAX, during the Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions had tools because when you went up, you broke the limit basically. You went up, no, sorry, breaks are different.
Yeah.
The Mega Evolutions ended your turn because the Megas were so much better.
Right.
But they had tool cards you attached to them that stopped it from ending your turn.
Right.
So they had something similar to that vein. They've kind of done it already. Speaking of megas, they already announced they're going to have megas again during the Pokemon ZA. So we could potentially see megas return to the TCG? Question mark?
Yeah. Another enriching energy. Another ace spec.
So far, I mean, to be fair, I'm also beating you by a mile.
You super are.
Pulls haven't been as crazy as they have been. With the other
I
ones.
agree.
I mean, we don't have a crazy sample size, but we have 36 pack, which is a pretty good sample size of singles, but yeah, I'm not seeing the same amount of gusto as we have with the other ones. I'm gonna say that, and you're gonna pull something cool.
We have pulled more ace specs so far.
out of this.
Correct.
Yeah. We've pulled more A-specs, and we have pulled, alright, common cards. Common cards. What a, oh wow, what a, just an absolute beef of a pack.
Right. Only like 4 in a row that ones like that. Oh man, got another Durant EX. That's
Ooh,
our
wow.
third, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it is. I think it is our third. Is that a thing? Is that gonna be a thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
Did
do not
they
think so.
did they mechanically do anything with that card that like to keep with the whole Durant vibe? Like the more of the Durants that are there, the better it is. Or
So
they
when
just,
you
like-
play the Durant from your hand, when you play this card from your hand onto your bench, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So unless we have a card that keeps like bouncing or recurring
Mm-hmm.
effects, its second attack, this does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent's taken. The attack doesn't synergize with the ability.
right. How about another full art Pikachu EX? Is that gonna do it?
That's a start.
That's a start. That's a start. Another full art Pikachu. I do think maybe I actually like this full art better than the
See?
SIR. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at them side by side. But this is cute as hell, that's for sure. I mean,
Like I said, looks like it's got balloons on it.
yeah. Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh, there's a shadow. There's a shadow. What's up, peoples? Hey, real cowboy. How you doing?
So Denver, I already called all the Archalodons. Sorry, man.
We've got some Archalodons, that's for sure.
Man, I have pulled straight Garbo in like the last like 7 or 8 packs, basically.
Yeah. Ooh,
What's that?
this might be
the alt art.
This is the alt art.
Altart Drayton?
Alt art Drayton versus the full art Drayton, or the SIR Drayton.
Yeah. It's got more inks, can't you tell?
It does have more angst, yeah. I mean, he is putting a lot of snacks in that shopping cart.
He's buying a lot of snacks.
That's a lot of snacks for one. That's a lot of
Hey,
snacks for one person.
do not hate on the snacks game.
I'm not. No, I mean,
Everyone has their vices.
Draytons are snacks.
Don't hate, appreciate. This pack was already partially open.
Oh, good. That's where they slipped all the sweet pulls you're gonna
Yeah,
pull out
what
of
is
that
it?
thing.
Was a full art
Oh,
Hydreigon.
see.
I'm so glad this full art Hydreigon was so expertly packed.
Yeah.
Thanks, quality control.
Somebody slipped that one in there.
It happens.
Oh yeah. Yep.
No one's perfect.
No.
That is a really pretty card, though.
Yeah.
That full art.
Yep. Yep. I feel like these, as much as I like the rainbow aesthetic and like Roy G. Viving something up, I feel like these executed that a lot better than the secret rares of the past, where like they just took the same art and then made it rainbow gradient.
Rainbow rares, like one of those things. I did not appreciate them at the time. I guarantee those are one of those things that people are gonna have nostalgia though over time though.
Oh, for sure.
Like there were certain cards that could pull it off.
Sure.
Some of the full art trainers looked really good. You wanna
Yeah, heck yeah.
show them all?
Yeah, you're like, I'm not pulling anything, and then bam, bam, bam. And another Hydreigon EX, and a Turret EX, and is that our playset of Melodic?
That should be the third regular art and one full art.
And
so
one
yes.
full art, yeah.
So I mean, 3 booster boxes worth. We've got play sets of quite a few cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, and there's still some.
you can keep opening.
No,
if you
no, no, no,
want.
no, 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 no. It doesn't. There's. It's fun for everybody to keep opening.
Tell you what though, those guys who do those like ripping ships
Yeah.
must have like the your fingers or the finger muscles
Yeah.
of like athletes. So I mean like we've only opened up, you know, what, 36, 72, 72, 108 is the 3 boxes, right? 108.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
See, I can still count. Yeah, I can feel it in my fingers. Those guys open like cases at a time.
I know. I
Like my fingers would like be dying by the end. I know a lot of them use scissors. Even then, it's like.
that scares the heck out of me. Using scissors scares the absolute heck out of me.
You mean cutting your several $100 Pokemon card that you just opened up that someone just paid for?
Yeah. I just, I like, yeah, I know I'm not fast at opening up packs, that's fine. I also just like reading the cards, and I'm not a good, I ain't so good at reading.
What Drew said is he enjoys reading the cards, so drafts are a no-go. Traditional drafts. Can I read your card? Ooh, a regular Hydreigon EX.
There we go. That's gotta
We
be a
pulled-
place
we pulled one of each.
I think we did. I think,
Did we pull another regular Hydreigon?
I think so. We'll have to check. We'll have to see. We'll do like after this, like
We'll
all the
finish
polls.
tally.
Yeah, of the whole thing. I gotta say, like as we approach the end here, it seems marginally different at best. It's seeming like the odds are pretty straight across. But here's another Hydreigon. But I mean, to your point, obviously that's not the same thing as like the values that we pulled, technically speaking.
But even those are random. But big thing too, you know, if you're purchasing cards, make sure you're buying within your means. Don't
yes,
you know.
yes,
We have all seen people who, you know, this is a fun game and everything. Make sure that you're not putting yourself out. You know, make sure this is something that's fun for yourself to do. You know,
collecting is a hobby, and yes, sometimes you can make money, and you can certainly grind on things, and there are people that do a very good job making a living for themselves. Yeah, it's nothing. Ain't nothing, no.
I'll sort the cards so you
Yeah.
keep opening packs.
But chase hobbies that bring you joy, and collect things that bring you joy, and make joy and passion the center point of it. And if it ends up, making you money at some point in time, that's great. But do it because there's love and passion there, and play games should be fun, and opening packs should be fun. But do it with inside any means you have. There's another tarot. I'd be really interested to see how many of those we pulled, because we did not get a lot of them.
Yeah.
Tarot orbs in general, and I think that's going to be a commonly played card.
I don't think immediately it will be, because it only is searching Terra Pokemon, and most decks right now are not exclusively playing Terra Pokemon. Things like potentially Charizard could, because, you know, the reason it's playing Featherball right now is it always feels bad sometimes when you have to discard a card for Ultra Ball
Sure.
for a Pokemon, so there is a world in which it has a home.
I just pulled 2 of them back to back. Ooh, Precious Trolley. There it is. We finally saw it.
Oh, the baby trolley.
Yeah, the baby trolley. Put all our little baby mons in it.
Search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and place them onto your bench.
Wild.
So it's a super nest ball.
It's a super nest ball. That's what, I think that's what we're saying. Turn the bench into a nest. Nest all them Pokemons on your bench. All right.
Start with the Terra Pokemon and
Yeah.
get your area 0 out. Search your deck for
Just
For-
just fill it up. We're done.
Was it 8? It's 8 bench Pokemon.
8 bench Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 bench Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me, friends. That's give me a minute so I can search my entire deck for 8 Pokemon.
Goodness. All right. Last pack. Last pack. Best pack.
I don't think it's the best
You don't think it's the best pack?
If it's not a Pikachu.
No, it's not, it's not the best pack. It is not the best pack. Eternatus.
A what?
Eternatus? Eternatus?
Eternatus?
Eternatus? See, there we go. Hey, this is a basic Pokemon doing
Eternatus.
Eternatus.
It was like,
Sounds like something that you have for dinner.
it sounds like the Tostitos version of like some sort of Mexican food.
It's a crappy take home frozen version of a delicious dish. This thing's actually kind of interesting too, though. Basic Pokemon doing 230. But you got to be able to discard a Stadium.
Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's it. That's the packs.
Take the rest of that. And
All right.
Go ahead and start
Cool.
wrapping up.
Yeah. So
Review on what we got.
what do we do here? Rare, ultra rare, ultra rare, ultra rare.
Oh, this
ultra rare.
Annihilate though. This Annihilate is super cool. I was talking to a friend about this. It's second attack for a fighting and a colorless. Both active Pokemon are knocked out. That's wild.
That is wild.
I'm going down swinging.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ultra rares or higher out of this, and we had 12 out of the ETBs and 10 out of the booster boxes.
So this is technically the lowest, but
the
we
lowest.
have the largest amount of aspects.
It is. We're back up to 13 of hits, so to speak. And we did have the largest amount of 3 times as many A-specs out of this as we did the normal stuff. Hits wise though, I think we were at 16, 14, 13.
So it's in a nutshell.
Yeah.
You have to actually be at one of the plants, see how everything works. Like, how are these produced? Like, the way booster boxes are produced, they are made in a way in which they can guarantee X number of minimum hits. You know, they're cut on sheets and everything, they're broken up.
Right.
But as far as like the sleeve boosters, because they have to go through the extra process of being put in the sleeve and tape, it's glued and all that
Right.
extra jazz. Depending on how assembly line works, it might not be, even if you buy a sleeve booster case,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that it's an actual true assortment like the same way your booster box would be.
Right.
So, not 100% sure on that one. As far as your value when you're purchasing cards, I mean, if you, like I said, buying within your means, you can buy a couple packs of sleeve boosters are a good idea. You're looking for another good deal, booster bundles. Booster bundles are your next best bet as far as savings wise. You
Yeah.
need your sleeves, you want the cool promo, you have your elite trainer boxes, and then finally your best bang for your buck typically is a booster box. Really just kind of depends, like Drew was kind of mentioning earlier, prices kind of fluctuate, especially when there's chase cards like that Latias and the Pikachu chase and the Hydreigon too. There's several cards in this set, several Pokemon that people really like. So it really kind of just depends. Like there could be quite a few chase cards that this set could get potentially expensive.
For sure. It really.
Oh, and the
could.
same thing with the Lycia's Appeal. Lycia's Appeal is going to be another one. The old Lycia that was not a good card is like several $100s. I think someone said like $300 or $400.
Yeah.
I mean, it was also during a time which we didn't have as many players as we currently do. The product wasn't nearly as available, but still, I mean, people
Okay.
really like the character.
So, I mean, again, you're guaranteed the magnetons out of every ETB. It is a full art. It is a gorgeous card. So there is that when you're talking about what happens out of an ETB. But it's so you have those the magnetons. Then in total, out of opening
108.
190 plus 6 times 3, 108. Yeah, yeah. So after opening 108 packs. I guess I can do this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just basic ultra rares or super rares. Or,
So you're just talking
cards.
about basic EX.
Just basic EXs, right?
So you said 18, you said?
Yeah, 18. We got a 1 Scovillian EX, 1 Alolan Executor, 2 Durants, 3 Durants, 1, 2, 2 regular Melodics, one regular Slacking. That's
Is that the
hilarious
3
because
full arts?
because we got 3 full arts. 1 Latias EX, 1 Hydreigon EX, 2 Archaludon EX, 1 Kilowattrel, 1 Flygon, 2 Sylveons, 1 Tatsugiri, and 1 Cyclizar EX out of our regulars. So, yeah. So Melodic, obviously, I think is going to see a good
Amount of play.
amount of play as a supporting Pokemon. And I mean, hey, it's got a fairly viable attack on it. Latias is going to be in so many different decks, probably every deck.
Every basic.
Every deck that plays a lot of basic Pokemon that are doing stuff in it, and has a viable attack, especially if you're already playing Psychic Energy.
The Archaludons are going to be.
Archaludon's already a thing. Sylveon will be a thing just because it's an evolution.
Yeah.
Hydreigon, that's my deck for this. That's the deck I like to build and try out first out of this set.
That one with the counter gain,
Mhm.
or either use counter gain or the crystal.
Yeah,
The
Crystal.
crystal's the A spec. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that you know it's already dark type. You get those dark patch. Dark patch is still in format.
It's got this interesting thing where it's hitting hard and milling at the same time too, and currently in the format, like
So the big one's the second attack. There's 130, then 130.
30 to 2 benched Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really start whittling them down with that. But I mean, 200 for 2 energy and 3 mil is not nothing. Okay, so we're at 18 regular, or 18 ultra rares or above. Just regular arts. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full art ultra rares. 3 of which are Slacking EX. 2 of which are Pikachu EX, though.
Yeah, that's 7.
Another Hydreigon and another Melodic EX and a Palisand. So there's that. And then 2 SIRs. We got a Latias and a Hydreigon EX out of
There should be 3. Should also be the Lesia.
yeah, I've got Lysias over here with the full art supporters.
Okay.
So that does it for Pokemon. Or well, no, I should say from a hits standpoint, we did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alt art full arts.
Which seems very low.
It does kind of seem actually low, but man, are they all gorgeous! Like every single one of them is
The Clobbopus is my favorite.
yeah. Clobbopus is
Of the ones we
real
pulled, the
good.
Clobbopus is my favorite.
Yeah,
by
it is
far.
really good. And then out of 108 packs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ace specs.
I just can't believe we pulled 2 SIRs out of 108 packs. That's bonkers.
Yeah, it's low. That feels
Low? SIRs,
Well, that's a good point. No,
That's
that's a good
like-
point.
that's like one in a case.
Yeah,
Usually, that's 1 in 6 booster boxes. I mean, we did.
and we
Yeah,
went
much
one,
more.
and one came out of ETB, and one of them came out of a booster box.
Correct.
Yeah. Then on the A-Spec front, we got 2 enriching energies, 1 scramble switch, 1 megaton blower, and 1 precious trolley.
So we got everything but the blender. Is that correct?
Blender, the energy searcher. There's
Oh,
the
yes,
new
yes,
get one of every type of basic energies in your
Yeah,
deck.
people were saying that for Golden Go. I don't know about that because it plays at so many different kinds of energies.
Well, you would change up the makeup of Goldango, I think, like where
People
where
were like saying that add a bunch of weird attackers at that point because
Yeah. I think it's really ultimately just designed to. I think the theory is to get designed with all these stellar Terra Pokemon to get, you know, the array of energies that you need from them in your hand. But ultimately, I think Crispin does that better because Crispin lets you go in, get 2 of 2 different types. You're attaching 1 from Crispin's ability, and then you're attaching 1 for turn. You know, and then with Glass Trumpet and all the other different stuff that exists, I think there's better ways to accelerate the different colors of energy that you need. And then from a supporter standpoint, we did get we got the Altar Drayton, and then we did get the Lycia's Appeal, and the Drayton. So yeah, I mean, overall that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 ultra rares out of 108, so right around a third, you know.
seems ridiculous.
Seems pretty high. And then if you're talking about just general hits, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 hits.
Like 108.
Out of
so
108.
That's
Oh,
a little under one on every other.
yeah, so it's like
Which again, like it's as of previous boxes, like it seems that the number of actual EXs went way up.
yeah,
But the number of alt arts, as far as the alt art, like the character rares went down.
yeah, I would
But
agree.
The SARs, I think, were taking place of the character rares.
And you have this interesting thing where like stamp wise ace specs are rare, but like, I mean, we didn't even get one of every ace spec out of this.
So I opened up a case of, I can't remember what set it was. What's that the prime picture coming in?
Temporal forces,
I
right?
opened up a case and did not get a prime picture.
Yeah,
6 boxes.
yeah, yeah,
So you're talking 216 packs, right?
right,
Got 0,
right.
but I got like 4 of a couple different ones.
Sure.
It is technically like a true random.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think for item cards that are one of in a deck, I understand them not being hyper plentiful, right? But at the same time, they're getting played. Like, you know, some of these cards are going to get heavily played. Precious Trolley will probably get put in a lot of different things, you know.
The trolley will see probably play in like a deck that wants to go wide, but
Yeah,
the blender I can see getting a lot of play.
which we didn't get any of. Yeah.
As far as the other A specs, most of them seem kind of niche. The energy accelerate, the one that we're searching for a bunch of energy cards, different types. It's like 5 total. That one will probably see play, but really only in game Goldango. The only other thing I could think of, like, man, I don't think anything piece out of that.
Yeah. Well, that looks like the floor. And that looks like it decided to switch on us. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, so this is what we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I think the A specs count in this weird sort of category where it's like, it's definitely a hit, it's definitely a big hit. I'm not from the sense of like, I'm not talking about value and chasing things like that, but in
No.
terms of like what you're
Playability.
looking to get and playability out of a pack, like
Right.
pulling an A spec is a really good pull. In the same ways that getting an alt art feels good, you know, like, I mean, blaying a deck out's always nice. These are our regular EXs. Over here, and there's our spread of regular EXs, but you maybe can or can't see in the screen, you can't.
See a little bit
Um,
on the tail end of them.
Tail end of them. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer there. Yeah. Oh, don't flip on me.
There you go.
There we go. And then obviously we got, there's our A specs, and we got our two big full arts, or I mean our SIRs, and then our two full art Pikachus, and our big wins for tonight are
Slackings.
our
Full
our
art slackings.
full art slackings. So that's what everybody came here for, was that full art slacking art.
We didn't make it,
Um,
guys. We did not make the four full art
Gosh,
slackings.
we didn't make the full art
Gotta
slackings.
go open up another case
Yeah.
and start ripping it open.
Yeah, we'll be back in about an hour when we go on the hunt for a play set of full art slackings, and we'll just rip until we can't stop. No, I'm gonna go home and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do.
Great.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody who came and joined us. I think what we're going to do with these is we'll probably, we record them. So we'll probably go in and edit them down, and then have them a nice little kind of more statistical analysis of how this comes out. Gives people a little bit of information, whether you're pulling for collecting or pulling for playing, kind of what you can expect on stuff that was destined for retail shelves. It's
For
not
sure.
not stuff. So thanks for joining, man.
Thanks.
And thank you everybody on the internet for joining, and we'll see you next time. We're SideQuest Games. Support your local game store, and come play Pokemon with us on Saturdays. All right. Bye, everybody.